Are you going to get that? Would you mind answering your phone? No! He doesn't want one. He already has one.
My name is Eric, and I'm a founding director of Absolute Theater. There are three of us that started this new theater company. We're a new startup theater company. About a year and a half ago, some of us were talking who had been doing guest directing jobs. In fact, the team, we've done over 150 directing shows, and we finally decided to make the leap and start our own theater company where we can choose the scripts and use our process a little bit more thoroughly. So it's been an exciting ride, and we have 7 shows planned in our very first season. Right now, we are considered a semi-professional company in that we're paying all the artists for their art. So from the stagehands to the actors, everybody is, and that makes us the first theater in Rochester to do that. We aren't paying actors enough yet for a sustainable lifestyle, but that is our goal that we're working toward. We would love in 5 years to have a full-time professional company here in Rochester. I've worked with 13 different theater companies in the region and up in the cities, directing, this will be my 83rd show. The other co-founding director is James Douglas. This summer he directed Fiddler on the Roof with the Honors Choir and has a broad range. He was a professor at Riverland and directed shows there. And the third member of our team is Susie Hansen, who is also a director and writes shows. Just recently in Halloween, her Plumber House murder mystery went up. So we have all these ranges and experiences, and now we're dedicated to Absolute Theater. The audience for the first show we did, Frost Nixon, directed by James Douglas, we exceeded our attendance by 32%, so we think that there is a need for these different stories and scripts that we're telling. And I think especially with the changes coming to Rochester, Minnesota, that there's going to be only an increase in a desire for the arts for the community. Right now, the 3 directors, we are choosing the scripts together, so we're sitting down and deciding them. So we're getting right now the flavor of each of the 3 of us. So we had Frost Nixon, a historical drama. We have this piece, Dead Man's Cell Phone, which is a metaphorical exploration of humanity in the age of technology. Next up will be The Amish Project, which is about the Pennsylvania Amish schoolhouse shooting. So our scripts tend to be contemporary and a little more edgy or unusual, but I think what's really driving us is the quality of the productions we present. We're also doing workshops for actors in the community. Those are free because we want to raise everybody's skill level. So we are not only working collaboratively on our own, but with the actors and the designers to really try bringing some more art to Rochester.
Thank you, goodbye.
Dead Man's Cell Phone is our second show of the season. Jean is in a cafe and a cell phone is ringing and ringing and ringing and bothering her, so she decides to go over and answer it. And the man whose phone it is, he has just died. So instead of simply calling 911 and walking away, she keeps the cell phone, and it leads her down into a rabbit hole of experiences that are so different from her own. It's a little bit like Alice in Wonderland with through the looking glass as we go into another world, and the metaphors and the imagery really starts becoming a little more abstract as we enter her fever dream of experiences. Oh, we are thrilled. We are making art and a wonderful team of people coming together. So in what wasn't a theater for either of our productions, we've been bringing in the lights and the system. So this is a moment of passion to tell these stories here in Rochester. Right after this, we go into Amish Project and then Duck Variations and then the 3 viewings and another murder mystery at the Plumber House. So we're full steam ahead and pretty excited for the future.